Hi, it's Greg Burdine, Pastor of Faith Baptist Church. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Wonderful day. Had a hot weekend, and now it's going to start to cool off. I just love this kind of weather in the springtime in Michigan. But hope you're having a good day today. I want to share with you just a passage from my sermon on this past Sunday when I talked about Joseph and his family and the sibling rivalry. It got really bad in their family, and every now and then sibling rivalry can get really, really bad. And it was very bad, but God had other plans. But I want to talk a little bit about that. And one of the things, not only within our family, but also within our friendships and other areas, and that is that when you show favoritism, it can create friction. In verse 3 of Genesis chapter 37, it says this: Now Israel, and that's Jacob, he loved Joseph more than all his children. And then it goes on and it says, he made him a coat of many colors. He made it obvious. It wasn't just that he said it, he made it obvious. This is my favorite. And even though many of us, as parents, as a parent, there is a connection that we have, a different connection, let's say it that way, with every one of our children. And for some reason, sometimes there happens to be a closer connection. Maybe we have the same likes and dislikes. Maybe because we've been together for a long time. Maybe because they were our first child. Maybe because they're our last child. If you got an only child, you're not going to have sibling rivalry. You can't show favorites because that is your favorite. That's your best and your worst. But if we're not careful, if we express and show favoritism, it creates tension in the family. If we have a favorite cousin, I was somewhere the other day and somebody said, that's my favorite aunt. Well, that's wonderful for that person, but how do the rest of the aunts in the family feel about that? Do you like them because they're bubbly, because they give you presents? What is it about them? So just be careful that we don't show favoritism. The Bible throughout the New Testament tells us that God is no respecter of persons. God does not show favorites. He is willing to save all of us. Favor without wisdom can lead to division. Just be wise. Now, we can't treat everybody equal. We can't always be fair. It's just in our nature sometimes to lean one way more than the other. We can't. But when you recognize it, apologize, say I'm sorry, whatever you do, but just be mindful how you treat other people. Show love without creating some kind of comparison with others or resentment. When you say, why can't you behave like that person? Why aren't you like this person? It can create a lot of tension. Who's in, who's out, who's liked, who's not liked. Do the best we can to care for others equally. And I think we need God's help. So a good prayer: Lord, help me love other people wisely and fairly.